Hello Dumaguete, hello Negros Oriental, and hello Sillimanians around the world. On behalf of Ronelyn Vailoces-No, this is Joshua Soldivillo and you're watching #Silliman. This is a magazine show that talks about different aspects of Silliman University, a program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You're watching #Silliman. Maayong gabi sa tanan, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Daghang salamat for joining another episode. Thank you very much to all our Facebook viewers who are watching right now on YouTube. Keep on supporting us. Well, friends, in the university, there is no dull moment. Well, sometimes we observe that the university is getting more quiet as more students are also going home. But business as usual, we have a lot of activities in store for you. And one of those are actually spearheaded and led by our PE department here at the university. And we have invited them to share to us their programs for the mid-year season. So allow me to introduce first the faculty members from the PE department. Allow me to begin with Mr. Mevizon, Dizon. Sir Mevs, welcome to #Silliman.
Good evening, Sir Josh, and thank you for having us today.
Okay, we also have Assistant Professor Meriam Ramacho. Meriam, welcome back to #Silliman.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
All right. So how are you, ma'am and sir? How are you doing? Let's talk about the mid-year offerings that you have under your department right now. I heard that you have swimming lessons or swimming class. How do you call it? Swimming classes or swimming lessons?
We call it our mid-year Learn to Swim program.
Ayun, learn
We used to call
swim.
that Summer Learn to Swim program.
Okay.
But now it's mid-year
Learn to Swim program. Okay. Let us begin first with the name, no? Learn to Swim. Ma'am Meriam, why do you think parents and even themselves, no? Parents invest on their children learning how to swim? Is this something that we can consider a very necessary life skill?
Yeah, of course. I do believe that this is a very necessary life skill, especially this season, a mid-year season, a break for school, so they can always enjoy going out with their children, swimming especially. And this is also very important, especially for the kids or individuals who have asthma and who have scoliosis.
Wow.
Because swimming is a therapy for this asthma and scoliosis.
So they aside from the acquiring the swimming skills, you also
Good
target
for the health, yeah.
of health considerations like
Yeah.
asthmatic and scoliotic students or
And for everyone.
yes.
Yeah, it's for, for us to have a good health, to
Yeah.
enjoy life.
Right. So aside from the swimming skills, Sir Mevs, do you also teach, like, for example, rescuing, or how do you call that one? Like drowning situation. Do you also do simulations like this in your swimming classes?
Maybe in the future we can add that up.
Okay.
In the future, but for now we are focusing not just swimming as a sport, but also we are promoting survival.
Yeah,
It's
yun.
very advantage to the kids, no? When they enroll in junior high school, they have swimming classes. Even in college, they also have swimming classes. Even when they, as I have said, it's a survival life skill. No, we all travel by boat.
Yes.
We don't know what will happen.
Especially in the Philippines,
Yes.
no, we are connected by a lot of seas, no, when we
Yes.
travel from one island to the other. Wonderful. So let's go now to the timeline of your program, the Learn to Swim program. So I believe today is the first day of your first batch. Is that right?
No, we will start the first, because we offer 2 terms this
okay.
mid-year. So we started with our enrollment last May 22,
May
up to
22.
today, and then we will start the lesson proper on Monday, June 5.
June 5. Okay. So that is the first term. And how about for the second term, Ma'am Meriam?
The second term will be on June 26 to July 14.
And the enrollment for that are the dates before,
Yeah, before.
June
26.
26. So guys, before June 26, make sure that you can enroll and be part of this Learn to Swim program. So if there are interested individuals or parents who wish to enroll their students, what are the phone numbers to call, or do you have a Facebook page, or would they
No,
just visit your office?
We posted posters, and then for those who are interested, they will just contact our department.
And
for
also,
details.
they can also visit the PN Athletics office, and then, or they can call. Telephone number 420-1901. Local, I think it's 530.
Yeah,
530. Okay, those are the numbers to hit, friends. Now, let's talk about the categories or levels, because I would assume that, enrollees will not be homogeneous, or they would be diverse students. Maybe some have zero background, or starters, or some they would just improve their skills. So how do you manage in grouping your learners, Ma'am Meriam?
Yeah, we have actually 3 categories or
Okay,
3 levels.
3 levels.
The first is the beginners from 0. And then the next classification is advanced beginners for those who can already swim, crawl, and backstroke.
Okay.
And the third level is advanced. And then that classification is for the enrollees to be swimming already the 4 strokes in swimming: American crawl, backstroke, and then breaststroke and butterfly.
Okay. So, Sir Mevs, when you talk about zero swimming background, what does it mean? I mean, like, you don't float, or you don't what? What is, how would you know that you have zero swimming back? Because like me, I float, so can I consider myself a swimmer? Or when can you say that you are a swimmer? Or you have already learned to swim? I mean, is it from, at least you have displaced yourself from point A to point B? Is there...
Yeah, if you can travel from one point to
Yeah.
another, longer,
Okay.
so you can be considered a swimmer
A
already.
swimmer.
Without drowning.
Without
Yeah,
drowning.
Without drowning, of course.
Okay, so there are 3 categories, no? Beginner, advanced beginner, and
Advanced.
advanced. Ayun. So, how long is your Learn to Swim program? Does it take 2 weeks? Because the other one is from June
June 5 to June 23.
So that's how many days is that?
That is good for, one term is good for 15 sessions.
15 sessions. Wow.
And then 1 hour per session.
Okay.
And then that's,
Every day.
every day, Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday. That's wonderful, because at least there's no skipping, no? And then
Yeah.
that's 1 hour. I think that's very manageable and flexible. And what time do you hold your swimming classes?
Actually, in the morning, we have 3 sessions. We have 7 to 8,
7 to
8 to 9, and 9 to 10. And then in the afternoon, we also have 3 from 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and then 6 to 7. Actually, we have adult students
Okay.
in the 6 to 7 class.
Wow, that's because it's also a form of exercise.
Yes.
And it's also a recreational activity, actually, and especially like for us, who has bigger weights, it's actually one of the most ideal exercises to do, because it won't stress our
Yeah.
bones. It's actually very relaxing. And at the same time, we enjoy, right? Who does not love to swim and to be in the pool, right? So, let's talk about the fees, because I'm sure our televiewers are interested to know how much does it cost for me to learn to swim. Magkano ba, Ma'am Meriam?
2,000
2,000.
per term.
Wow, for 15 days na yon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think
1
that's
hour
a very...
is already a long time for, if a student is, or a kid is very interested to
Yeah.
learn, then 1 hour is long enough for him to
Yeah.
learn many things.
That's already a good rate, no? At 2,000 for 15 sessions.
yes.
That's wonderful. And is this like how do you call this one? A full payment, or there are also down payment, or
Full payment.
Full payment.
And for the faculty and staff of Silliman University, we allow them to charge their payment sa
Okay.
salary.
So, meaning to say, Ma'am Meriam, Sir Mevs, this is not exclusive
No.
for Sillimanians only. This is open,
Open
to
to
all members of
Yeah.
our community. Wonderful.
Actually, Sir Josh,
Yeah.
our enrollees in the adult class are from the SUMC
Okay.
FI personnel.
Personnel. So we have also friends from our medical center. That's wonderful. So, of course, there are some, what you call this, warm-ups. No, what are the kumbaga rituals or the preparations that one must do before swimming? Can you share some tips,
Yeah.
Sir Mebs and Ma'am Meriam?
We have drills.
Okay.
Like especially the beginners from
Okay.
zero. We ask the kids to sit on the gutter
Alright.
and do some kicking.
Kicking.
That's a drill.
Okay.
And then holding the gutter, submerging the face in the water and do kicking.
But before getting into the pool, may mga ritual ba or mga preparations?
No.
Wala na. On water lahat.
Yeah.
Yes, I
the
think
water.
the most challenging part
Yeah.
when we start our swimming lesson is to gain the trust of the kids, especially those na lisod pa, zero knowledge
Because they
about
have
swimming.
this fear.
Fear.
Yeah. So how do you manage to pacify this fear, Sir Mebs?
What I did is I just play with them
Okay.
before we start, getting to know each other, high five. Then that's one thing. That's one tip, no, gaining their trust
Okay.
before they plunge into the pool.
Ayun. And then, because, of course, there are certain warm-ups and drills, no? And then, how about right after the swimming lessons? Is there like a pose?
There's a playtime.
A
playtime.
Give them 5 minutes
To enjoy the
for-
water.
playtime.
Wonderful. Because it's not also, lesson ng lesson. There's
Yeah,
also
for
this
them to play
wonderful.
before we'll have the next session.
And
Okay.
this is a group learning, collaborative learning, but we focus one by one. Since we have a lot of enrollees, right, Ma'am?
Yes.
I think as of now we have
Almost 100.
almost 100 enrollees.
Okay. All right. Now, we're just going to pause for a short break, but when we come back, let's talk about protocols, because right now, in different areas in the country and even in different parts of the world, there is this slight increase when it comes to the number of COVID-19 cases. What are also the protocols that you have put in place to assure that there will be a safe, at the same time, a sanitary environment, no, for our learners who are very eager to learn to swim? All of that and more when #Silliman returns. Please stay with us.
What a wonderful words of Jesus, so reassuring for all of us. That in the middle of the storm, He will be there for us.
Make us feel confident that help is available whenever we need it.
So take note that you guys should do different physical exercises.
We're hoping that in the following years, ma-appeal na ang uban nga strand kay dili magpili ang disaster og strand.
Guys, we are finally at the final stage of our DRRR activities. Can we give ourselves a round of applause?
We have now come to this day to culminate this semester-long endeavor.
The party's starting, it's going down. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
In this tranquil haven, where acacia trees embrace the earth and dreams take flight, lies a hidden truth, awaiting its moment of reckoning. But nature's whispers grow louder, shaking the very foundation of this idyllic existence. Behold, the specter of the earthquake looms, a tempest of raw power. In a world where the ground beneath us can tremble at any moment, be ready. They strike without warning, leaving devastation in their wake. No one is chosen, no one is spared. We are all victims. In a heartbeat, lives are upturned, dreams are astray, and futures are left hanging in the balance. But amidst the chaos, a flicker of hope ignites.
Are cleared. All victims are accounted for. All unit heads have reported. Thus, this simulation is now officially over.
Welcome back, and you're still watching #Silliman, and we're still joined by our enthusiastic PE teachers here in the university, Ma'am Meriam and Sir Mevs. Alright, so let's talk about protocols because of course this is very important, I should say. No? So what are the measures that you're putting in place, Sir Mevs?
Before they plunge into the pool, first is they need to shower. That's very important.
Yes.
If they want to pee, they pee right away. Not
Okay. Bawal umihi
Yes.
sa pool. Take note ha, bawal umihi sa pool. Okay.
so they need to blow their nose.
Okay.
And then we won't allow students if they are sick.
Yes.
So we don't allow that to further lang to for their safety.
Yes, and of course to make sure that others are not infected, if ever they have their own. So that's wonderful. So safety is observed, and of course all the protocol and measures are in place.
And also we have lifeguard, and we assure you that your kids are safe with us while they are having fun.
Okay. So, Ma'am Meriam, this is an out-of-the-blue question, but I'm not sure if you can answer this. How old is the Learn to Swim program of Silliman University?
Of course, I do remember because I am a pioneer of this
Wow!
program. We had a Japanese volunteer in the name of Norihito Izumuto,
Okay.
who handled us for this program to, continue from then on. So when I graduated in the year 1981, we started this program in summer of 1981. So this is 42 years old already.
Wow!
Less the
The pandemic.
2 years
Two-year
of
hiatus. So
pandemic.
that's around 40 years.
Yeah.
4 decades. Wow. That's very historic, I would say. And the pioneer member of that Learn to Swim program is still with us here. That's wonderful. 40 years, right?
Yes, Sir Josh.
So-
And the products of our Learn to Swim program are now handling they're teaching the kids to swim.
So that's
and
good.
many of our products
And
became good swimmers and even competed in national events.
Wow.
Regional, national, international also.
So that is quite a history. 40 years in the making. So Sir Mevs, so far, what are the unforgettable memories or experiences that you have had with the Learn to Swim program? 40 years, imagine.
Yes, I think is when the student wants to blow their nose. You don't have any choice but to help him or okay, blow your nose, and that's
Okay.
I think that's the funny part, where you should throw the
Okay. How not to get messy. So that's one.
That's
Is there
one.
anything else?
I think, and also the challenging part is we also cater those who have special needs.
That's nice.
We also cater
Very
one-on-one
inclusive.
tutorial swimming because it's very hard.
Yeah.
Especially if they are it's their capacity, their skills. It's not same with their classmates.
Yeah.
So we offer one-on-one tutorial.
Nice. So that's one thing also, that you get to be accommodating
Yes.
those children with special needs. How about you, Ma'am Meriam? How about you? Unforgettable experiences while doing the Learn to Swim program.
To make a kid swim from a very hard part, like for example, if the kid has a background, a fear in the
Yeah.
water,
Oo.
and that's very challenging. And if you can make him swim or her swim at the end of the session, at the end of the term, then that would be a very fulfilling thing.
Yeah. Teachers, is it a factor? Like when it comes to body size, like for example me, I am generally bigger. So is there, I would say, a correlation that if you are fatter, then the more you will float, or it's really based on the training, on the proper techniques?
It is based on the individual himself or
Okay.
herself.
So it's
just
not more
like
on the
in dancing.
Okay.
Because there are dancers who are big, who can dance better than those
Yeah. Or slimmer.
yeah.
Okay. So hindi siya factor. Okay.
It's not.
It's not. So I think that's also good to see, the progress, from day one, and then you have your final. All right, Ma'am Meriam. So like our friends from COPVA, when they do actually their culminating performance, they call it the recital. So do you have similar culminating activity also? Do you have competition after the program, or there will be presentation of their swimming skills?
We have our culminating activity every end of the term. That is the last day. And we present our enrollees in 3 categories. The beginners, and then to be followed by advanced beginners and the advanced.
All right. So friends, don't forget to check their Facebook page. I think it's also available on the Silliman University Facebook page. And of course, if you cannot insert in your schedule the first term of the swimming lessons, feel free to join the second term. Tama ba, Ma'am Meriam?
Yes.
It's June 26
To July 14.
to July 14. So I think you can still participate and join that. All right. So Sir Mevs, when it comes to learning swimming, aside from recreational activity, let's go to those students who have also excelled really in actual competition, in professional competition. So far, how do you see the program impacting their athletic life?
Okay. Our former students, after they learned how to swim, for example, if they started during the elementary days, and when they reach high school, they join varsity teams, and also even in college, they join varsity teams. I think that's the most awarding part when you see your student excel from zero to here international swimmer, from zero to here to competing to another school or even other country. So I think that's the most awarding part of the swimming learn to swim program.
In fact, we have students from the Silliman High School and Silliman Elementary School who are preparing for the Palarong Pambansa.
Wow.
Yeah, they're
And
training.
they're under your tutelage right now.
Yeah.
And that's good because we are not only developing the skills, as you said, it's also about the discipline, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what are the usual reminders that you give to our, for example, for athletes or for swimmers, for those who are learning swim? Because it could be frustrating, especially, for example, you really have zero skills and then you won't float right away. And then you would see the others natulin na siya. I mean, so what are your constant reminders to those who are kind of struggling at the start?
I had a lot of experience when it comes to that problem. I've handled grade 11. We have swimming class.
Yeah.
And their main problem is lisod sila float.
Yeah.
What I always say, even during our orientation, that number one tip in swimming is you have to relax.
Ayun, relax.
Because if you're not relaxed, then automatic you won't float. Because your muscles, there's a lot of explanation to that. And so when they mastered the number one technique in swimming, which is to relax, they learned from time to time during our swimming class.
Ayun.
Yeah, because you could hardly learn if you are not relaxed.
Relax.
And sometimes I tell my students, a dog is not being taught how to learn to swim, but when a dog is in the water, a dog can swim.
Yeah.
Why can't you?
Okay. So those are the reminders. I think that's also that's generally true to our lives, no? Like for us to move and for us to see progress, sometimes just have to relax. No? Relax. That's wonderful. That's a wonderful reminder for us. Relax. Now, let's go to the don'ts before going to swim. Like for example, they would say that bawal na you are full or you are busog. Is that true? Or
Yeah,
like they would
that's
say
true.
bawal ang kanang gikan kag katulog, and if you have this from a long time of sleeping, like you don't immediately go swimming. What are the don'ts, Ma'am Meriam, when it comes to...
Don't swim when your tummy is full.
Okay, so that's one. So ideally, how many minutes after eating one can go to swimming?
About an hour.
An hour.
An
No? At least you
hour,
are...
yeah.
Okay, relax. What
And
else?
then
May mga don'ts pa ba, sir?
Don'ts. I think don't swim when there's lightning.
Yeah.
Okay, that's in the
That's
open
very
sea, no?
important.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
pool. That's not allowed.
Even in the pool.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not allowed.
Okay.
Because you will be electrocuted.
Yeah.
We have there our...
And in physics, water is
A conductor.
yeah.
So those are the don'ts. How about when it comes to, like for example, we are already in the pool. Like for example, there's this situation na, how do you call? Do you have this muscular
Cramps.
Cramps. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what should someone do, especially if you're in the pool and there's no one there?
Number one is don't panic.
Don't panic. Okay. So
Relax.
relax. Then relax, and then.
Then we have our lifeguard. The lifeguard will handle that.
Okay. So,
Or-
are there ways that you should do before swimming to avoid?
Stretch.
You have to do stretching.
Stretching.
No. So how about for the breathing techniques, Meriam, before we end our episodes? What are the breathing tips that you can give to us?
Yeah, that's very important
Yeah.
because when you swim, you should never or you're never allowed to hold your breath. Mo nang magpunga-punga ng uban. That's why we teach them how to
Bubble
do
up.
rhythmic breathing.
Okay, sige.
Bubble
So-
up and down. So
Alright.
when your head is in the water, you
Okay.
exhale
So you
through
call
your
this
nose.
Bubble
up and
Okay,
down.
bubble up. So how do you bubble up? You
Yeah,
inhale?
you exhale when you're in the water.
Okay, so
Inhale through the nose.
so when you're out of the water, inhale
Inhale. Open your mouth.
through the mouth.
Yeah.
And then underwater,
And then exhale,
exhale.
when you submerge the water.
yes, using
Okay.
your
We call it bubble up and down because when you exhale, you produce bubbles.
I see. And then how often should you do that? I mean, how many times?
At least 10 times.
10 times.
Yeah, but
Okay.
after a long workout, more than 10.
And then you also do this after the swimming, bubble up,
Yes.
and then before you get
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
10 times then.
To return to normal breathing.
normalize their
Yeah.
breathing, and also
Yeah.
at the same time they will learn how to breathe properly when they do freestyle later on.
Ayun.
Rhythmic
Alright.
breathing.
Okay. So on that note, please, Ma'am Meriam, Sir Mevs, invite our televiewers, our friends, and especially our parents who want their children to learn swimming, to enjoy, and as they said, it's a life skill, no? So go ahead, ma'am and sir.
Okay, to everyone, we would like to, for all those who are interested to be with our program, you can always visit us in the Physical Education Department.
Okay, Sir Mevs.
Okay, we would like to invite everyone, no, for those who are interested, for ages 4 and up. We also cater 18 years old and above. Okay, you can visit us at the athletics, PE and athletics office, or you can call us through our hotline.
All right. Thank you very much, Ma'am Meriam, Sir Mevs, and I look forward to visiting the pool near the PE department, and perhaps I can join you for the second term, no? Very affordable. That's a very friendly rate, 2,000 pesos for 15 sessions. So what are you waiting for? Dial the numbers and visit their Facebook page and be part of the Silliman University Learn to Swim program. And I think I love, I love the tip that Sir Mevizon shared us this afternoon, this evening, that just have to relax, right? Relax. All right. So on that note, dagang salamat Sillimanians and friends of Silliman. I hope you were able to relax as you joined in this episode, and we wish that you'll still join us next week. All right. So see you next week, guys. Thank you for watching, and to God be the glory. Hey there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Thank you very much for joining another episode of #Silliman. Support as well our social media platforms on Facebook. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on your favorite episodes. We also have a YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking the notification bell for you to be updated with our recent posts. See you there. And of course, we're airing every Monday night via Channel 6 Phil Products. That's every 8 p.m. Replays are aired every Tuesday before the noontime news and Saturday after the noontime news. On behalf of Ronelyn, Vailoces-No, this has been Joshua Soldivillo. Kita-kits next week only here on #Silliman. Learn to swim. Keep swimming.